Okay, once you have your title set, you're ready to start editing your piece. For that, click on the Clips button to take you back to your clips. Again, we reordered these so I know the kind of basic order the video will go in, starting with this guy. Preview the clip.
You're going to witness a tremendous amount of...
And I can tell already I have some lead time at the beginning of the clip that I'm going to want to get rid of.
And you will see...
And then the clip kind of ends abruptly, so I'm going to want to clean up the end. Now, iMovie, like all editing programs, gives you several different ways to do edits. So I'm going to show you a couple through here. Probably the most common one is to kind of drag that whole clip down to your timeline. But before you just drag it, what I'd recommend is clicking on the Option button and then dragging down to your timeline. That will keep the original clip up above and give you the clip down in your timeline. So again, I had some lead time at the beginning of this clip that I'd want to get rid of.
You're going...
And I actually want to start it right when he starts talking. So I can drag the playhead back and try and line it up. And it's probably right about there. To make a cut, go to Edit, Split Video Clip at Playhead. And you can see that now has split the clip. The beginning part is what I want to get rid of, so I can right-click on that part, hit Cut, and it'll make the cut. And hopefully it got rid of that lead time.
You're going to witness...
And it did. And I actually want to end it right about there. So again, to cut off this end part, just go to Edit, Split Video at Playhead, highlight the clip you want to cut, right-click, and cut it. Now, there's lots of different ways that people work when they're editing. The way I like to work is to lay down all my A-source footage. By A-source footage, I mean the interviews that I've gotten from the field before I even piece in the B-roll footage. So my A track will consist of this guy, and then I'm going to cut to the next racer, this guy, and then again end with the same racer I opened with. But the next clip will be this guy. So I'll go through the same process, which is Option, drag him down to the timeline, preview the clip.
Well, I started racing when I was 6 years old, and I'm now 24, so pretty much a good majority of my life I've been doing it, and it's just all I've ever wanted, so I'm pretty happy to be where I'm at. And
okay, the clip's ends there, so I'm going to want to clean up the end just a little, kind of end it right about...
It's just all I've ever wanted, so I'm pretty happy to be where I'm at. And
right about there, right after he says that, trying to get rid of that So I'm going to take it back a few frames. You can use your arrow keys on your computer to take it back frame by frame. I showed you one way to split this clip, which was to select the clip, go to Edit, Split Video Clip at Playhead. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is really just to drag the clip. If you see down here, there's a little arrow that pops up, and you could just drag it and it'll snap into the playhead. That will also shorten or edit the clip.
ever wanted, so I'm pretty happy to be where I'm at.
Finally, I'm going to end with the same guy I opened with. Again, Option, and drag him down to the timeline. Preview the clip.
And when the stakes rise...
I'm going to start it right where he says when the stakes rise. So I'm going to split it right about there to get a cleaner break. And again, I'm going to go back to using Edit, Split Video, 2 clips, right-click on the clip I want to get rid of, and cut. Test that.
All I've ever wanted, so I'm pretty happy to be where I'm at.
But when the stakes rise...
Now those are the 3 sources, or the 2 sources I have in, and that's really my A-roll footage. These are the guys telling the story. But again, this goes about 56 seconds, and I don't want just talking heads, so again, I do want to add in this B-roll. But even before I do B-roll, what I want to do next is add title plates for these guys over the clips. So ID tags for these guys.